Chapter 11 In the Sky. Nina is always curious to learn about the sun and the moon. Nina's father took her to an exhibition on space. Nina learned that the space above us is actually very vast and there are many things present in the space besides just the sun and the moon. Let us learn more about them. Understanding the solar system. The solar system is made up of sun and all other smaller objects that move around it. Our solar system consists of the sun and 8 major planets. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Trick to remember. My very excited mother just served us noodles. Some interesting facts about planets. Mercury is the smallest planet of our solar system. It is also the closest to the Sun. Venus is the hottest planet of our solar system. Its orbit is next to Mercury's orbit. Our Earth is the third planet from Sun. This is the planet where we live. Till now, it seemed to be the only planet which had life. Earth is also called the blue planet. This is because it has so much water that it appears blue in color. Mars is also called the red planet. This is because it appears red in color. Jupiter is the biggest planet of our solar system. It is 1,000 times bigger than Earth. Saturn is the second biggest planet of our solar system. It has beautiful rings around it. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. It takes 84 years to orbit the Sun once. Neptune is the eighth and the farthest planet of our solar system. It is very cold. Fascinating fact. You cannot walk on Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus or Neptune because they have no solid surface. Task 1. Look at the real pictures of some planets. Identify the planet and write their names. Earth, Saturn, Jupiter. Orbits. We read that planets move along a fixed path. The 8 planets of our solar system circle around the Sun. They move on a fixed path called the orbit. All 8 planets have different orbits, so they do not collide with each other. This movement of a planet around the Sun is called revolution. Different planets take different times to complete one circle around the Sun. Our Earth takes about 365 days to go around the Sun. Earth also moves around its own axis just like a bangle. This movement of Earth is known as rotation, and rotation of the Earth causes days and nights. Half of Earth facing the Sun at a particular time gets sunlight. It is day in this part. Other half which is not getting sunlight has night. The Sun. The Sun is a giant ball of gases. It is very hot. It lies at the center of our solar system. All the planets go around the Sun. It appears very small in the sky. This is because it is very far from us. The Sun gives us light and heat. Plants also need sunlight to make their food. If the Sun was not there, no life would be possible on the Earth. The Moon. The Moon is an object that orbits the planet Earth, and objects that orbit other objects are called as satellites. So, moon which we see is the natural satellite of the earth. Rotation and revolution time of the moon. Moon's rotation time around its own axis and revolution around the earth is almost equal, which is nearly 1 month, that is 28 days. Some facts about the moon. The moon is much smaller than the earth. The moon has no water and air. There is no life on the moon. There are many holes called craters on the surface of the moon. The moon has no light of its own. It shines due to the reflection of light it gets from the sun. The moon appears to change its shape. The changing of shapes of the moon are called phases of the moon. The phases of the moon depend on its position with respect to the sun and earth. Different phases of moon are new moon, crescent moon, half moon, gibbous moon and full moon. Stars and constellations. The stars. You might have seen the twinkling of stars at night. Stars are huge balls made of hot gases. These are fixed at one place, having their own heat and light. They appear small because they are very far from us. Some group of stars form particular patterns in the sky, such as that of a lion, hunter or a bear. They are called constellations. Astronomers and astronauts. People who study objects in space are called astronomers. Astronomers are people who discover planets and other things in our solar system. They use telescopes to study space. Astronauts are the people who travel in space. Astronauts are sent to space for a particular task. Rakesh Sharma and Kalpana Chawla are the astronauts of Indian origin. Key terms. Orbits. Path along which the planets go around the sun. Planets. Objects in space which move along a fixed path. Astronomers. People who study space, solar system, etc. Astronauts. People who travel in space. Let's sum up. There are 8 planets in our solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Mercury is the smallest planet while Venus is the hottest planet of our solar system. Earth is called the blue planet while Mars is called the red planet. Jupiter is the biggest planet of our solar system. Different phases of the moon are new moon, crescent moon, half moon, gibbous moon and full moon. Stars are balls of hot gases. Group of stars make constellations.